You're watching the 2024 SCAC Fall Media Days. Today, we're taking a dive into the University of Dallas volleyball program. The Crusaders will once again be led as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach Kelli Trautmann, along with leadership from junior Stasha Gouge. And Stasha, coach, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Coach, we'll get started with you heading into your 8th season now as the head coach of the Dallas volleyball program. A bunch of new faces coming into this program this season. I'm just, excited to hear what you're looking forward to most about the start of preseason. What are you excited about going into the year, and what are you, looking forward to learning about this new group as preseason gets underway?
I think just since we're a bunch of new faces, just how we gel right away from day one tomorrow in the gym, and just kind of getting familiar with each other, doing some team bonding and stuff, and just but I'm excited. I think we got a good group coming in, lots of fun personalities, and that chemistry has already started off awesome with just different activities that we've done today. So I'm excited to kind of get on the court and kind of play for that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Stasha, coach talks about this influx of new talent coming into this program. As the lone upperclassman within this roster, I'm sure you've seen your role within this group change a little bit and take on some more leadership responsibilities. How have you felt that? And how have you kind of shouldered that leadership responsibility? Are you excited about that opportunity? And just how excited to be back and at the start of a new season?
Yeah, so last season was my first season with the Crusaders. I transferred here last year, and my role was quite a bit different because I was fresh into the team. And so I didn't really have a leadership role necessarily last year. But this year I'm super excited because I feel like there's a ton of great energy, and I'm really excited because I feel like I have handled this role before, whether it was in club volleyball or in high school. And I just feel like being calm and controlled is something I'm really good at. And I know that whenever I look to a leader, that's something I look for, is being calm and controlled and able to direct the court in a way that's not demanding or anything like that. And so I'm really excited to kind of learn from my previous captains and my previous experiences as a captain and to implement that into this season. And I'm super excited just because it's new faces and the energy has been so good, just like today and yesterday. And I'm super excited to get on the court because last year I had a concussion, so I wasn't there for the full season. So this is like my real full season with the Crusaders. And so I'm super excited to get rolling.
Coach, you talk about those new faces. You look at this roster, I think 13 incoming first years with a number of other sophomores that'll be joining the program as well. Discuss the importance then of this preseason time with this group, this new team coming together. You talked about the chemistry already starting to form, but what are some things that as a coach you're trying to really implement with this new group as you kind of lay that foundation and try to get them acclimated to the college game and get prepared for the start of their season?
I think the big thing is just growth. Be patient. It's going to take one day at a time to get better. Work ethic is always very strong coming in, being disciplined, being focused. And the big thing is just enjoy playing volleyball, enjoy your teammates, and kind of gel there. And that chemistry makes a huge difference as far as the skills and when you're playing live. But yeah, the key thing is just growth. Come in ready to go, be patient. It is going to be a learning, process, and just having each other's back in that, and relying on your teammates to kind of push you through those tough adversity moments. But little by little, each day, take one day at a time. We can't look at the long term. Just take one day at a time, and a little by little, we're going to continue growing. Whether if it's as the mental aspect and even just the skill aspect, I'm pretty faithful and hopeful that we're gonna see the growth throughout the season.
Stasha, you talk about, overcoming that adversity coming off of last season and battling through injury. And when you were out there, outstanding performance, 59 digs in those 43 sets from your libero spot there. I'm interested, even in that shortened season, how much did you gain in terms of confidence in kind of getting to know the expectations of Dallas? And, ultimately, what have you continued to work on throughout the course of spring and into the off season this summer to help grow your confidence and get yourself as prepared as possible coming into the year?
Yeah, last year getting to play on the court, even for those few weeks that I was there, really helped me understand what coach is looking for, what my teammates expect of me, and just getting back into the rhythm of playing college volleyball, especially at a different school. And so having a concussion set me back like in my confidence, but now that I'm here and I feel way more prepared, I've done a ton of eye work and just like rehab like for my concussion, which doesn't sound necessary, but it was. So I'm super excited because I feel a lot more confident now than I did at the end of last season about coming back. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to be here this season. So I'm just super grateful to be back and to get started, because the spring was really individual work and we didn't do as much team playing stuff. So I'm super excited for tomorrow, where I'm going to get to be able to scrimmage and play, and especially next week whenever we scrimmage another team. So I'm super excited to see how I've grown in confidence and in my mental toughness, especially. And I'm glad that last season I was able to get a taste of what the expectations are, and me on the court playing against the teams that are in our conference that I'll be able to see again this year. So I think that overall, I've done a lot of work that was individual and specialized, and now I get to put it all together to be able to play with my team and play against other teams. So I'm super excited.
Coach, you talked about your excitement for this incoming group and the different personalities and them coming together for the start of this season. For the supporters and fans of this program, this is going to be a new team. What do you want people to know about this group? What are your expectations, and what are some things that people can come to grow and appreciate and understand about this new incoming group of athletes that you have coming to the program?
I really want them to know that, we're competitors, we're gritty. We might be the underdogs, but with that, we have a lot of fight and a lot of heart in that aspect. And with just new faces, the skies, they can reach to that. And it's just being patient and enjoying the process with that and their work ethic, and just being a team, enjoying the moment, having gratitude. With that, I do think we have more home games this year, so I'm excited about that. We always had really good fans coming in. We've had local schools come in and support us with alumni that teaches in the area, so that's been cool, and even just the other student athletes. So being able to have more home games this year is definitely going to bring in that energy, and it's just fun for the players to be able to not travel, play on your home court, and kind of have that comfortness. So I think it definitely will help with our young group just to have more home games and just kind of be settled in, and then take on the energy of our crowd. So I'm very excited. I look forward to it, and hopefully they come out. And like I said, we're going to be underdogs, but we're going to be gritty and fighters, and just have passion and the love to be out there, whether you're, playing or not. We're a team, and just see that passion in all the players.
Stasha, you can hear the excitement in Coach's, voice when she just talks about this group, which I'm sure is certainly contagious within that locker room. So, when you've kind of started to have those conversations with some of your other teammates about some of the goals and expectations going into this year, what have those conversations looked like? And ultimately, what is going to be key in accomplishing those, heading into the season?
Yeah, I'm really excited because all these girls seem like they're really willing to work hard for a common goal, which is something that not all teams are on the same page about. So I'm really excited for that. We've talked about, the expectations from myself and Karina. And so we really have this expectation that we work hard, and we are going to be the underdogs in probably every single situation. And we're okay with that. We just have to know that, you take it one step at a time, one play at a time. And we're going to try this year to not make anything too big of a moment, because I think when you get wrapped up in that moment, you start to spiral, or you can be better, but typically you spiral. And so I'm hoping that this year we can just really focus on our mindset and what we can do, individuals and as a team, to make sure that every single game, every single practice is something that we're giving our 100% to, whether that, looks different one day, or, maybe it's better one day and it's worse one day, but as a team, we want to be giving our 100%. And I know that these girls are super willing to work hard, and that's kind of an odd situation we're in, but overall we're excited, and the energy's been really good so far. So I can't wait to start.
And finally, Coach, we wrap up with you. Success, in sport in our arena can be measured in so many different ways, as we know. And some are those black and white ways with wins and losses or statistics. And then other things can be certainly measured, within the outside of the lines of our playing floor. So when you talk about success with your group, with your women, what is that message that you try to deliver? And ultimately, this season looks successful with what plays out on the floor in 2024?
I think success is being able to handle adversity and growing. You're going to face a lot of different adversities. It's not necessarily the end product, but did you give up? If you didn't give up, I think that's success, because in the long run, day by day, these kids are going to see a lot of growth and grow individually and just learn from that adversity. So success is growth and not giving up, and just keep pursuing. Each day is a new day, and just making sure that you're working hard, and just be thankful for the opportunity. We're not, guaranteed tomorrow. So enjoy the moment and give one day at a time. But that would consider success for me is not giving up. You're going after it, and you're believing in yourself, and you're getting through those tough times, and adversity.
University of Dallas head volleyball coach Kelli Trautmann, along with leadership from junior libero Stasha Gouge. The Dallas Crusaders will open up the 2024 campaign when they take on Nebraska Wesleyan in Shenandoah on August 30th. Coach Stasha, thanks so much for your joining us today, and best of luck as you head into the year.
Thank you. Have a good one.